Blanton from the post-grad recruits. So this is, you were explaining it up there on the podium, this is kind of like a forum for the players to kind of highlight themselves.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you could see it as like the max preps of post-grad, you know. We just trying to give the players exposure, give them more opportunity. I know the programs that they have recruited them, which do a great job of recruiting the talent because there's some amazing talent in post-grad. But the programs who have recruited them are doing their part, but they have so many guys. So we try to do our part and try to, you know, clean up, you know what I'm saying, behind and try to help these guys as much as we can. And expose them the best we can and give them that exposure.
So do you notice that there's maybe like a trend with the kind of post-grad athletes, like they're physically able, or maybe don't have the grades, or maybe they're just waiting for the right situation?
Nah, the whole don't have the grades thing is dead. Okay, that's not the case anymore. Right. Okay, some guys with 4.0s in post-grad. It's just about another opportunity. That's all it is now at this point. It's about another opportunity and more growth. You know, opportunity to grow more, to get more exposure. Maybe they don't have the offers they wanted or needed, and they just want to bet on themselves. So they just trying to take that chance and go further than what it was expected, what people was expecting on them.
Yeah, high school's kind of tricky because you have a lot of disparity in talent sometimes. You can have a district that's run by one team and they're beating up on these 180-pound kids. And now you got post-grad and it's a little more to the college level, right? It's basically a bunch of seniors playing seniors.
Right.
So do you think that maybe adds a little bit extra, like if you got good film here, it's really good film?
Well, I mean, the quality of film is there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some, you know, you can't have some, you know, film that doesn't meet the quality and expectation of some college coaching. But when the quality of film is there, yeah, I mean, you have some amazing talent, and the teams, especially teams like, I mean, you have Mississippi Pratt, Falcon City, those guys provide a lot of talent for the bowl game. And unfortunately, they probably going to be in the championship, maybe, you know, at least the postseason, I believe. So you have teams like that are really contenders, IMG, you know, so those teams, we try to get a lot of talent from them, and we look for talent all over the place. It's just, you know, there's so much talent in post-grad now, you just never know.
a lot of the coaches I was talking to were saying that they got some guys that have offers, but they're deciding to take a year out and bet on themselves. What does that say about the Post-Grad Athletic Association?
I mean, it means that, you know, it's doing its part. It's organized and it's paving the way, you know, to give guys that opportunity that they need instead of going to a school and transferring, you know, their freshman year. Now they can go to post-grad and really think about the decisions before they make them and move to that next level.
And they get to grow physically, mentally, and every other kind of way. And now they got all 4 years of eligibility, which is probably, I mean, you would have to imagine over time that's going to make like this league really look good, because a coach can look at that and say, you know, instead of just a freshman who I got to put 20 pounds on and teach them how to do their stuff, now you can get somebody that's bet on themselves, so they have that level of maturity, right? At the same time you do that. So how does you said it was an app?
Yes.
How does that exactly work?
So I mean, it provides everything that a coach uses to recruit. You know, during COVID, it begotten during the COVID season. You know, during COVID, coaches were trying to get creative with how they recruit because they couldn't get out and see kids and things of that nature. So it was derived from that. You know, height, weight, size, film, workout videos. As well as transcripts, everything a coach needs to see a kid without going to see him in person. He can see that and try to get a little feel for him before he does, you know, take the time to go and visit that kid in person.
So they can like go to like a player's profile, and see a couple of film, you know, his highlight reel.
Absolutely.
And check out all of his stats and go, maybe we should look at this kid.
Absolutely.
So that sounds like extremely convenient. That's like the future.
That's the point. That's the point. You know, they even have a recruiting board, so they can like kids just like a Twitter, or they can like a kid and he goes straight to their recruiting board and they can go back and look at him again later. So so we're trying to make it as convenient as possible, and just to give post-grad their own realm, you know, because you have junior college, you got, you know, the transfer portal, you got high school, now you got guys coming from overseas. You know, a good friend of mine, Brandon Collier, he's paved the way for that. So we're just trying to give them their own, you know, gateway and their own path so that they can be recruited just like everyone else.
All right, well, you heard it here. The future of college football and college in general is right here in post-grad.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Freedom Stadium here at Freedom High School located in Orlando, Florida, as we get ready for the NPGAA National Championship featuring the undefeated IMG Academy Ascenders coming in at 10-0, taking on the Great Lakes champion Flight Academy. This ought to be a whale of a contest with stars all over the field. Some of your key players today, number 10, Nick Venezia, wide receiver, coming in with 21 receptions and 502 receiving yards, 701 all-purpose yards, 7 touchdowns with 24 yards per catch. But don't think that Flight doesn't have anything in pocket. They absolutely do, with Javian Brownlee as one of their star receivers as well. Both teams with solid defenses. We're looking for a bit of a slugfest today on the natural grass field. It's a little sluggish outside, given the humidity and everything, but it is a beautiful day, partly cloudy. We're about to get things underway shortly, and we are excited about today's contest. Now, for those of you who may not be aware, NPGAA, the National Postgraduate Athletic Association, is an organization servicing student athletes post-high school, providing career development opportunities and academic support on various scholarship opportunities while creating collegiate athletic exposure towards post-secondary advancement. The NPGAA targets post-grad programs providing quality athletic competition and exposure on a regional and national level to student athletes who may have been overlooked athletically, which created a delay within their academic achievement. So this league here is really kind of that stepping stone, if you will, to help these athletes get to the next level. Be sure to check them out on YouTube and Facebook. Check them out on X, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you give them those likes and check them out. Now, we're about to get underway. Your captains for both teams, starting with Flight Academy, is number 1, Javian Brownlee, number 8, Courtney Davis, and number 11, Khalil Olinger. For IMG, your captains are number 11, Cornell Green Jr., number 65, James Schaefer, number 14, Chase Spillman, and number 17, Eduardo Jolie. And they're about to have the toss. And we'll see who is going to receive and who is going to kick. A bit of a breeze going to the south, southeast. And if you're looking while you're watching and looking at the scoreboard end of the field, that means whoever might be kicking down that way, that ball might drift a little bit to their left. And that is something to certainly think about.
IMG wins the toss, deferred to the second half.
Oh.
Flight Academy will receive.
So Flight Academy is going to receive. IMG is going to defer. If you're watching the screens right now, Flight Academy is going to be on your left. IMG will be to your right. IMG is the home team. Flight will be taking the position of visitors. And we want to give you all thanks for being with us on this broadcast today. Leading the officiating crew is Varius Swanigan. He'll have Alan Morrison, Corey Fleming, Lloyd Roberts, Peter Henson, I believe that's Ben Hay, and Nick Wallace alongside him, handling the officiating chores for today's contest. Back deep to receive for Flight is Wes Anderson, along with number 11, Khalil Olinger.
Back deep to receive for Flight is number 0, Wes Anderson, and Khalil Owens. Kicking off for IMG.
Handling the kicking chores for IMG. That looks to be number 4, Cassius Asantiani.
Number 4, Cassius Asantiani.
Correction, that is number 9. He had his jersey turned, so that one's on me.
Correction, number 9.
And that is Ian Branch.
Ian Branch. Right to kick off.
And that kick is going to roll out of bounds. So this drive will start at the 35-yard line.
Kick off out of bounds. Ball is placed at the 35-yard line. First down, Flight Academy.
What a beautiful Sunday morning here in Orlando, people. Tell you what, you can't beat weather like this for a football game. So going under center for Flight Academy is number 8, Courtney Davis. Shotgun formation. There's the handoff, and they're going to go right up the middle. Number 53 for IMG at the bottom of the pile.
Hand off to number 12.
And that is Ty Kosserud. The ball carrier is number 12, Micah Coyle.
Michael Coyle, pick up a 3 yards. Brings down to second down and 7.
So 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. Shotgun formation. Go 4 wide. 3 to the right. The handoff once again to number 12 as he looks for room, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Hand off to number 12.
Coyle, the ball carrier.
Coyle.
Now that's coming back to about the 42-yard line.
Pick up a 4 yards. Brings up a third
So
down.
it'll be
and
3rd
3.
and about 3. Gain of 4 on that last run. Empty backfield. They're going to go 5 wide. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. There's a snap. And the quarterback's going to keep it himself, but he is going to be met in the bend. The ball comes loose. So we'll see what the decision is there. It popped up
On the play.
high. Courtney Davis
A loss of
wrapped
4
up
yards.
quickly. Loss of 4 yards.
Brings up a 4th down
So
and
it'll
about
be
9
4th and 9 for Flight Academy.
for Flight Academy.
Getting back in there quickly is Ty Kosserud.
Right to punt is number 3. Jerry Lindell.
So
Right to receive is number
Littell
3.
back to punt.
Kevin Everhart. For IMG.
Everhart, number 3, back deep to receive for IMG. And that punt hangs out there. There's a flag on the field. Everhart with a short return. He's going to be brought
Short
down by
return.
number 22,
Brought
Luis
down by number
Canedo.
22. Flag on the play.
So we'll see what the call is. My flag still sitting on the field.
Looks like a holding against IMG. Brings up a first down.
So we'll see where they set the sticks. Okay, they finally walked that off. That is a spot foul, and that's what holding is. So with that, the ball will be marked right around the 28-yard line.
Ball is at 28-yard line.
So we have shotgun formation, extra blocker in the backfield. There's the give. Number 22, the ball carrier. He's going to be brought down by number 16, number 5. Trayvon Bryant wrapping him up. The ball carrier, number 22, Arian Boyd.
Ball is carried by number 22, Arian Boyd. Picked up a 7 yard.
So 7-yard gain on the play will net a second and 3. That ball sitting at the 36-yard line. Man goes into motion, fakes the handoff, goes back the other way.
Hand off the board
and
again.
that is not going to work, folks. Number 9 for Flyght Academy all over it, and that is Grant Thompson, the defensive lineman. He read that one perfectly. There's a flag on the field.
Flag on the play, brought down by number 9.
So we will see what that call is. And that one's going to go against Flight. Personal foul, face mask. And that is not your garden variety 5-yard penalty. That is the big one, 15.
15-yard penalty.
So that's going to put them inside of Flight Academy territory. It's a first down for the Ascenders. The ball is at the 48.
Ball's at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun formation, 4 wide, single man in the backfield. He's looking for a man to put it in the air. Number 14 with the pass. It is complete. IMG looking for some room.
Pass completed by number 14. Spelman.
So that pass is complete. Nets an Ascender first down. Ball will be spotted around the 33.
IMG at the 33-yard line.
Spellman with a nice pass to get a fresh set of downs. He goes directly under center. There's the handoff. And Flight wraps him up quickly. At the bottom of the pile, number 23, Marcavius Bivens.
Aaron Boyd.
Boyd, the ball carrier.
Yards, brings up a second down and 5.
So at second, we'll call that a long 5, maybe 6 based on the spot of the ball. That ball is near the 28. QB directly under center. Number 4 goes into motion, fakes the handoff. And he's going to zip that down the field. Has an open man, number 5.
Pass completed by Spellman.
Spellman completes it. And number 5 grabs it out of the air.
For a pick up of 13 yards.
13-yard gain on the play. Josh Carey with another nice grab.
First
That's going to put them at the 15-yard line.
Ball is at the 15-yard line.
IMG driving down the field. About 10 minutes left in the first quarter of play. So we're in shotgun formation, single man in the backfield. 3 wide. There's the quick release to number 22.
Pass completed by Spellman to Boyd.
Boyd with the reception from Spellman. He's going to be brought down by number 23, Bivens.
A pick up of 2 yards.
Short gain on the play.
Tackled by Bivens.
About 2 yards.
Brings up a second down and 8.
Yep, they mark it as a 1-yard gain, so we'll call that. Well,
second
no, they move the sticks all the way back. I'm trying to figure that one out, the placement of the sticks. But it looks like there was no gain on the play based on where the sticks are placed. So they remain at the 15. There's the handoff again to number 22.
Handoff to number 22, Boyd.
So Boyd has it.
Pick up about 2 yards.
So he's going to get a couple out of that one.
Ball down by number 9.
And Grant Thompson,
Grant Thompson.
the first one to wrap him up. So it'll be 3rd and 9 based
Third
on
and
the
9.
placement of the sticks. So they're at the 14-yard line.
Ball is at the 14-yard line.
Flight Academy looking for a huge defensive stop here. Now IMG is well within field goal range, so no matter what happens, I would surmise that some points are going to come out of this drive. Back to pass, puts it up in the air. Has an open man, but he's overthrown.
Pass incomplete by Spellman.
So Spellman's
Brings up
pass
a
falls
fourth down.
incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. The intended receiver, Astiani. And as I said before, they're well within field goal range, so here come the Ascenders to try for 3. Here's the kick. And it is good.
Kick is good.
So number 9, tacks 3 on the board for IMG.
Ian Branch.
Ian Branch
Ian Branch with the kick.
with 3. And for Flight Academy, they have to feel pretty good about themselves coming away with IMG having put together a nice drive. But Flight Academy answering the bell and only allowing 3 points to come out of that series.
$8:15 in the first quarter. Left in the first quarter.
So-
the score is IMG 3.
As I
Flight
noted
Academy
earlier,
0.
both teams defensively are solid. Branch will come out for the kickoff. And this time back deep
Kicking
is
off
Wes
IMG
Anderson
is Branch.
and Brownlee.
Right deep for Flight Academy is Anderson and Brownlee.
And there's the kick by Branch, and it's an onside kick. How about that? And number 44 gets on top of it quickly.
Onside kick.
And that is Daniel McIntosh being very much aware of what's
Recovered
happening.
by number 44, Daniel McIntosh.
Now, to the fans out there watching, I took an opportunity to walk the field earlier today. There has been rain throughout the last couple of days here in the Orlando area, so the field is a little bit soft. So that ball is a little bit dead on the surface of the turf, if you will, and there's not a lot of bounce on that. So
First
that
down,
one worked
Flight
out.
Academy.
Quick hands.
At
First
the
down
40
for Flight Academy at the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
And IMG has given Flight Academy a short field to work with, so let's see what they can do with it. So we have shotgun formation. 3 wide man goes into motion. Number 12 with the handoff, and number 54 for IMG is all over that play. He says, no, sir,
Lost
not
about
today.
8 yards.
Makai Parker brings down number 12, Micah Coyle, quickly, and that is going to be a huge loss on that play.
Ball down by number 54, Parker.
So he will go down at the 45-yard line.
I lost about 5 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and 14.
Brings up a second down and 14.
And IMG's defensive front has been known to bully people, and we'll see if that holds true today. So you have single man in the backfield. You have 4 wide, shotgun formation. Looking for the open man, and that is going to go, it looked like, in and out the hands of number 7, Mike Figgins.
Intended for number 7, Mike Figgins.
Davis looking for the open man, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long for Flight Academy.
Brings up 3rd down and 15, Flight Academy.
And Flight Academy, they had some time back there. There wasn't a whole lot of pressure on that play. So a crucial 3rd down. IMG showing a little bit of blitz. He backs up. 3 down linemen. There they go, coming up. Here they come, and they break through, and he's going to have to throw that one away. Number 7 for IMG. That is Jerry Merchant, the middle linebacker. Finds the seam and goes to play around in the backfield and causes that one to be thrown out of bounds. And that'll bring up 4th down.
To number 1, Bradley. Pass is incomplete. That brings up 4th down and 15. Flight Academy.
So Jaron Little will come out to punt. Back deep once again is Everhart for IMG.
Back to punt for Flight Academy is number 3. Little. Back to receive for IMG is Everhart.
There's a snap. There's a punt. And that one's going to go and take a Flight Academy bounce. And Everhart is not going to get far on that return. Number 22 and number 14 for Flight Academy back there quickly. That is Luis Canedo along with Xavier Isaacs.
Ball return for
excellent coverage by Flight Academy on that punt. And special teams may be the key to today's contest, so we'll find out. So that ball is going to be spotted inside the 20 at about the 16-yard line.
Brings up 1st down and 10 at the 16-yard line.
For the Ascenders.
For IMG.
And now with everything spotted and finalized, it actually is at the 15. So 1 yard difference. Let's see what they do with it. There's the handoff. And the Ascenders blow open a hole. And Everhart is going to have a 1st down and get IMG some breathing room.
A pick up at 20 yards.
So he'll get from the 15 to the 35, 20-yard gain on the play.
1st down.
We'll see
IMG.
if this keeps up. And I'm telling you, we just had a Thanksgiving holiday, and I'm looking at those IMG boys up front, and I wouldn't want to get in a turkey eating contest with them. There's Everhart once again trying to shift his way, still on his feet. And looks like he's going to have enough to move the sticks once again. Coming up out of the bottom of the pile is Wes Anderson, who may have finally brought him down.
Brings up a 1st down, IMG.
So it'll be a 1st down for the Ascenders with the ball going to the 46-yard line.
Ball is on the 46-yard line.
IMG looks to be picking on the left side of that Flight Academy defense. Single man in the backfield. They go directly under center, 2 wide. So it looks like they're going to stay on the ground based on what I'm seeing here. And that's exactly what they do. And once again, they go to their right.
Ball is carried by number 3, Everhart.
Everhart once again.
Pick up a 5 yards.
And they're attacking that right-hand side of the defense.
Brings up a 2nd down and 5.
Number 71 getting a piece of that action on defense. For Flyght Academy, solid gain of 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ball is at the 50-yard line.
Ball is at the 50-yard line.
So we'll see if IMG sticks with the formula that they've been using so far on this drive. Sometimes, they say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, they're going to go 4 wide, Everhart single man in the backfield. Shotgun formation. They're going to put it in the air, and he's going to be sacked. They did not see that one coming. Number 2, Thomas Jones, the free safety,
14, sacked by number 2.
Is going to bring down Spellman. That's going to result in a loss of yardage on the play of about 4 yards, so it'll be 3rd and 14. The ball goes back.
Lost to 4 yards.
To the 41-yard line. And that is a huge defensive play by Flight Academy. Well, I guess, remember what I said earlier, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So they decided to pass and ended up getting sacked on that play. So you have a single man in the backfield. That's Everhart. Spellman back there looking for an open receiver. Looks like he may have to take off, but he gets rid of it just in time, and it's going to go in and out of the hands.
Pass by Spellman, incomplete.
Jay Caldwell, the strong safety.
Broken up
On
by
top of
number
that.
5, Jay Caldwell. Brings up a fourth down.
So it'll be fourth
IMG.
down. And Flyght Academy locking down defensively. And IMG is going to be forced to punt. So you have two back deep to receive the punt. That is Anderson and Engelman. And that snap goes awry. What a
Snap
break
on the
for
play.
Flight Academy. Number 16, Trayvon Bryant, there to respond.
Turnover on downs.
So turnover is on downs. And Flight
Brought
will
down by
have
number
a
16.
very short field to work with. And we await the
Trayvon.
official spot of the ball. Looks like it's going to be around the 21.
Brings up first down, Flight Academy.
So
at the
first and
16-yard
10
line.
for Flight Academy at the 21-yard line.
Excuse me, at the 21-yard line.
So we have shotgun formation. 3 wide, single man in the backfield. IMG showing blitz. Here they come. And that pass is broken up, but there is the flag
Pass
on the
intended for
play.
number 7. Flag
The
on the
intended
play.
pass is for number 7, Mike Figgins.
Mike
But
Figgins.
that is going to be an interference call. So we'll see what they do. And that is exactly what it is, folks. Pass interference.
Pass interference. IMG.
So
First down.
with the mark off
Flight
of the
Academy.
ball, it'll go to the 16. First down for Flight. So they go right back to the well, same formation. Single man in the backfield, shotgun. IMG showing blitz. Snaps a bit high, throws it up in the air, and that one's going to be, and there's another flag.
Pass
And
intended
that's
for
going to be
number
pass
13.
interference. Pass intended for
Davis.
number 13. So thus far, the ball being marched down the field based on penalties.
Flag on the play.
And we have an injured player on the field.
Injured player on the field.
And we'll be right back. All right, folks, we're coming off the injury timeout. The injured player is Marcelo Jamie. He's going to have to be helped off the field. IMG has had a number of errors which have cost them due to penalties, and because of that, it is now first and goal to go for Flight Academy. And penalties will
Pass
hurt you.
interference.
That pass interference
That's
calls
the
back to
first and
back.
goal for Flight Academy.
have done no good now. Number 4, the ball carrier, bounces it out
to
to
number
his
4.
left, still on his feet. And let's see if he got in there. And they're saying he stepped out of bounds.
Johnny, the 1 yard
Number
line.
4, Jaleel Engelman, the ball carrier. So he's going to go out of bounds around the 2.
Brings up a 2nd down.
I would not be surprised if we saw a big package here. So you got 1, 2, 3 wide still. Extra blockers to the left. There's the push, and there's the push, and there is a touchdown for Flight Academy.
Flight Academy.
Flight Academy calls out the Komatsus and the Cat Bulldozers and drops it into the end zone. And IMG has got to be asking themselves several questions about that drive, and I'm sure the coaches will speak to them about that later, about why penalties are a deadly, deadly thing. You never want to just give up the score. And effectively, that is what has happened. The penalties gave Flight the assist coming down the field. So they're not going to kick it. They're going to go for the extra change. Number 8 looking for room. He's not going to have any. Number 61 is going to get back there and bring him down.
He's not completed.
So number 61, Jack Applebaum, breaks up the 2-point conversion. Number 8, Courtney Davis, has nowhere to go. 1:16 remaining in the first quarter of play, and Flight Academy is leading 6-3. So here we go. A tight contest. Flight Academy with the lead. Yeah. So we'll see what happens in this last minute here. We'll see how the Ascenders adjust. IMG starting out with what appeared to be a nice drive that stalled and led to a field goal.
Flight Academy
Then you
6,
had the onside
IMG
kick
3.
by IMG, which gave Flight a short field. You had another defensive stop. IMG forced to punt. The snap goes awry. A couple of pass interference penalties later, and Flight Academy leads 6-3. So there's the kick. Return man tries to spin out of a tackle, gets away with one, but he won't get away with another.
Ball returned by number 11.
And returning that one, it looked like that's number 10.
Number 10.
Nick Venezia, the wide receiver. So the ball is going to be spotted at the 36.
Ball is at 36, bring the first down, IMG.
Flight Academy bringing in a whole host of white jerseys to bring Venezia down. Flight Academy defense has tightened up since the contest has started. IMG looked like they were going to run the ball successfully, and here they go again, attacking that right side, that left side.
Hand off to number 22. Boyd.
Defense.
Pick up about,
Boyd, the ball carrier.
Pick up about 4 yards, bring down the 2nd down and 6.
4-yard gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ball is at the 40-yard line.
Ball is at the 40-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see what they do here. So you've got 2 wide, single man in the backfield, shotgun formation. Man goes into motion. Once again, IMG runs to their right. And I think
board.
that Flight Academy has figured that one out.
Pick up a no gain.
So, look like no gain on that play.
Brings
Ball
up
remain
down.
at the 40-yard line.
Third down.
It'll be 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. And that's the end of the first quarter.
And that'll do it for the first quarter, folks.
The first
Flight
quarter,
Academy leads 6-3
6
over the Ascenders.
IMG 3.
All right, welcome back, and we're about to enter the second quarter of play. Now, while we're waiting on that, I'm sure a lot of you guys have been keeping up with the college football playoffs, and they're probably throwing some sodas around because Florida State's not going anywhere. They'll go to the Citrus Bowl or something like that. Who knows? But either way, we're about to get back underway here, and there's some movement up front.
Flag on the play.
And that one's going to go against the Ascenders. That is a false start. That'll cost them 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 11.
Brings up a 3rd down and about 11.
And the old pigskin's going to get dragged back to the 35-yard line. So this will be an interesting call by the Ascenders to see what they do in a 3rd long situation. Flight has been able to stuff the run. They got 4 wide. Single man in the backfield. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's looking for an open man, but he's going to be flushed out the pocket.
Right the pass, number 14.
Number 16.
By number 16.
Getting back there, and that is Trayvon Bryant.
Trayvon Bryant. Lost about 8 yards. Brings up 4th down.
That ball was going to go to the 28-yard line. Spellman wrapped up. So once again, the defenses are shining. Back deep, Engelman. Along with Anderson.
Ball is returned by number 0.
Anderson on the return. Cosrud with the tackle.
Ball down by Cosrud.
And that ball is going to be spotted right at the 50.
Ball is at the 50-yard line. 1st down, Flight Academy.
And you guys are probably wondering, just like I am, what is it about midfield that this ball just seems to like hanging around? It's as if the irresistible force is meeting the immovable object. And that's pretty much what we have thus far in the contest. So we have shotgun formation, 4 wide. Single man in the backfield once again. IMG in the 4-3.
Hand up to number 12.
Number 12, the ball carrier. He's going to be met by Figgins.
About 1 yard. Brings on a second down and 9.
About a yard coming out of that one. That is Bianchi carrying the load. So about 2nd and 8. Ball at the 48-yard line. And that pass is incomplete. Nearly picked off by number 15, Jalen Fields. If he'd have been 2 yards closer, that would have definitely been an interception. He had position, but he was just a little bit short. That's going to be on 3rd and 8 with the ball going right back to the 48-yard line. I tell you, these defenses have been impressive. So we've got 3 to the left, 1 to the right. IMG showing a little bit of blitz. Good blocking. Quarterback rolls out of the pocket. There's the pass. And it is complete. And there's a flag on the play. That pass completed around the 11-yard line. There is a flag.
Flag on the play.
I expect that being interference. It'll get waved off, and they will take the yards. First down, Flyght Academy. Beautiful work by Courtney Davis finding the open man. Rolling out to his left.
Pick up about 30 yards. Brings up first down, Flyght Academy.
A little over 30-yard gain on that play. So we got 2 in the backfield. 3 wide. A little bit of misdirection. Number 4, the ball carrier. Number 13, the first to meet him, but he's going to go for a ride before he's brought down. That is Jaleel Engelman. Number 13, Quinn Reed tries to bring him down, but gets dragged downfield a little bit.
Pick up about 7 yards.
And that ball goes inside
Brings up
the 10, and it is
ball is on the 6-yard line.
2nd down and about 4 yards. Not quite goal to go, but they're almost there. That ball at the 7. Once again, 2 men in the backfield. 2 wide to their right. Single man to the left. Ball is on the ground. And it's still there. And it's finally picked up by Flyght.
Picked up by Flyght Academy.
They get on top of it. That's number 71.
Picked up by number 71.
He is very much alert, and that is a good thing.
Brings up a 3rd down.
That helped avoid disaster. A loss of a couple of yards. It'll put the ball at the 9-yard line.
Brings up a 3rd down about
So it'll be 3rd and 6.
36 at the 9-yard line.
Flyght Academy avoiding disaster. And one of the things you don't want to have is wasted drives, especially when you're able to put it in the air like you do and get chunks of yards. And punching it in is probably the toughest thing.
Timeout.
And we have a timeout on the field. And that is a Flyght Academy timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Flight Academy trying to figure out what to do
Third down.
after a
6.
nearly disastrous fumble.
Flight Academy.
10:30 remaining in the first half of play. Man goes into motion, shotgun formation. Single man in the backfield. Number 8 puts it up in the air.
Pass.
And that pass is going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete. By Davis, intended for number 13.
Number 13, Pleasure, the intended receiver.
Pleasure.
So now we have 4th down and 6. This
Brings
will
up
be an
fourth
interesting
down
call.
at about 6.
So will Flight try to punch it in? Their defense has been playing outstanding in this first half. But you know they say higher reward also comes with higher risk. So it looks like they're going to go for it. So they've got 3 wide to their right, 1 down to their left. Single man in the backfield, shotgun formation. Here comes IMG, and that ball's going to fall to the turf.
Pass incomplete.
IMG with the blitz. May have got a hand on that one.
Brings up first down.
So it'll be
IMG.
first down for the Ascenders. And I said high reward comes with high risk.
10 minutes left in the first half.
But here's the thing.
Score.
That ball is at the
Academy
9-yard
6,
line.
IMG 3.
And I don't think it'll surprise anyone if you start seeing some stunts and blitzes
IMG.
to put that pressure on IMG. So shotgun formation. They faked the handoff, and I am really surprised at that play. That is risky at best.
14.
Flight Academy has proven that they can stuff that run. Number 5 getting back there, and that's Caldwell creating some disruption. Holes close up quickly. Nowhere for Spellman to go. So no gain on the play. It brings up 2nd down.
Brought down by number 6, Shane Davenport.
Davenport ultimately getting the job done. So they're going to go directly under center. You know that's going to be handed off. There it is in Flight Academy. Once again, number 16, Trayvon Bryant.
Brought down by number 16.
Having his way in the backfield. Everhart with nowhere to go. And I don't think there's any mystery going on here regarding these defenses, like I said earlier. And that is a big front that IMG has. Flight showing blitz. There's the pass. And that one is going to be just out of reach of the intended receiver, Venezia.
Incomplete by.
So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
And you know that punt is coming. You got to hand it to the Flight Academy defense. May not be a whole lot of offense going on, but there's a whole lot of defense. So back deep, just shy of the 50. Number 4, Engelman, along with Anderson, to receive it. And that's a shotgun of a punt. Takes a bounce, and it's going to take, and there's a flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
It takes an IMG bounce.
Ball is on the 30. Placed on the 40-yard line, but it's a flag.
So
on the
we'll
play.
see what the officials say. And he's getting communication from his team.
push in the
And
back
have a block in the back
against Flight Academy.
against Flight Academy. So that ball rolled dead somewhere around the 40-yard line, and it's being marked off. And it's going to go to the 25-yard line.
Ball's at the 25-yard line.
A huge mistake by Flight Academy.
Brings up first down at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 from the 25 would have had excellent field position had it remained at the 40. High snap, he has to bring it down, but that creates a delay and allows IMG to get back there and stuff the play. Number 11, Cornell Green Jr.
Ball down by number 11, Cornell Green Jr. Pick up a no yard.
No gain on the play there.
Lost to 3.
So a loss of about 3 or 4 yards on that play. Yeah, it's about a loss of 4. So it'll be 2nd and 14.
Brings up a 2nd and 14.
Neither team being able to really run against the other one. You've had a couple of big play passes, but that's about all. That ball is on the ground rolling. Number 8, Courtney Davis, has to make lemons to lemonade, if you will.
Ball picked up by number 8.
And he's going to bail him out with an 8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 yards. Brings up about 3rd and about.
Make that 7 yards. I see where he's got the stick. Now I see where he's got the stick. That's a 7-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd and 7. That ball at the 28-yard line.
Ball is at the 28-yard line.
And that pass falls incomplete.
By Davis, intended for
number 1, Brownlee, the intended receiver. And once again, we're at 4th down.
4th down.
If you were looking for offensive fireworks during this contest, I'm afraid you're going to come up short. It'll be interesting to see what the halftime adjustments are.
Like the punt put.
So number 3 back to punt. That is Little.
Little. Back to receive with number 3, Everhart.
Everhart. Back to receive once again for the Ascenders. Special teams has been the key to this contest. And Everhart has it. He's going to take off to his left. He's accelerating. He's still going up the field, cuts it back, still on his feet, cuts it back inside before he is brought down.
Punt return by number 3, Everhart. By
Number 44, Daniel McIntosh, finally catches him around the ankles.
Punt return for a gain of 44 yards.
Huge return of about 44, puts the ball at the 20-yard line.
Brings up first down, IMG at the 20-yard line.
The Ascenders will have a first down at the 20. And I had a chance to speak with the coaches a little bit before the game.
Timeout on the field.
And we have a timeout on the field, do we? Let's see. Apparently there was a penalty on the play.
There's a flag on the play. Personal foul.
Personal foul. Face mask. So that's going to take it to the 10.
Mask brings up first and goal, IMG.
So first and goal to go for the Ascenders.
Ball is on the 10-yard line.
22, the ball carrier, takes off, bounces it to his left.
Hand off to number 22, boy.
But he's going to be brought down by number 11, Olinger.
Ball down by number 11. Pick up about 3 yards.
So a 3-yard gain on the play.
Brings up second and goal.
Boyd with the carry. It'll be second and goal to go. But as I was saying, I had a chance to speak with the coaches, and, you know, given my thoughts, I figured it'd be special teams and penalties being the key. And if you look at the first half of play, that's exactly what has happened. It has been special teams and penalties that have made the difference. So there's this, and number 14 decides to keep it, sees there's nowhere to go, and begins to slide down. Number 20, Braylon Brewer, right there in his face.
Ball is kept by number 14, Spellman.
Spellman tries to run it to his right,
Pick up about 1
but
yard.
nothing available. So it'll be third and goal to go for the Ascenders.
Brings up a third down and goal to
That
go.
ball is at the 7-yard line.
Ball is at the 7-yard line. Timeout, IMG.
And the Ascenders are going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. The Ascenders trying to figure out how to get into the end zone. They are down 6-3. Little to no offensive output in this contest. He's able to get rid of it. And it's going to be a touchdown for the Ascenders.
Touchdown, IMG.
IMG,
Pass
Venezia gets the grab from Spellman. And finally,
pass completed to number 10 for Spellman.
IMG is able to get into the end zone with 4:25 remaining in the first half.
4:25 remaining in the first half. Touchdown, IMG.
And that would have been painful if they had not been able to convert. So number 9 back to kick the PAT. And it is good.
Field goal is good.
Branch
Bring the score to
picking up the change after the score, so it is now 10-6.
IMG 10.
Over Flight Academy.
Flight Academy 6.
Now, as I noted before, IMG's coming in here undefeated at 10-0. Flight Academy coming in at 4-3-1. But as they say in any championship series or championship games, you can throw those records out the door. They don't mean a whole lot unless you think you can intimidate your opponent. And I can tell you right now, there is no one intimidated on this field today. Both defenses, it's almost reminding me of the rumble in the jungle with both teams slugging it out. So based on what I'm seeing, points are going to be few and far between if this keeps up. We'll see what Flight Academy does on this next drive as they get ready to receive. You've got Brownlee and Anderson back deep. You got a couple of guys shallow and Little and number 25,
It's
Golden.
Brownlee and Anderson.
And looks like IMG was about to get ahead of the whistle. Now, we saw that onside earlier, and it looks like there's a squib. So number 14 gets on top of it, and that is Xavier Isaacs, who manages to get on top of that. And that ball is going to be spotted somewhere around the 36. So that'll be 1st and 10 for Flight Academy.
1st and 10 for Flight Academy at the 36-yard line.
And we'll see if they're able to answer back. Now, one thing they have been able to do is they've been able to get down the field, but they haven't been able to, quote-unquote, punch the ticket. And they had an opportunity on 4th down to get 3 points out of it, elected to go for it, and came up with nothing. We'll have to see if that comes back to haunt them as this contest goes on. If those 3 points turn out to be the difference. So IMG in 4-3 defensive set. 4 wide, single man in the backfield. Number 8 back there slings it in the air. And he's going to overthrow. I don't know who he was trying to get that to because it was way out there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The only one I could see in that vicinity was number 25, Keyshawn Golden.
Pass by number 8, Davis, incomplete.
So, plenty of time on the clock.
And 10.
And there's plenty of time in the pocket. So, no need to rush that one. I wouldn't be surprised if Flight Academy puts it on the ground here. So you still have 4 wide, single man in the backfield. Man goes into motion. There's the snap, and there's the handoff. Number 12, Micah Coyle.
Handoff to number 12, Michael Coyle.
He dives down into the middle.
About 2 yards.
He's going to gain, we'll say that looks like almost, it's 2 yards.
Brings up a 3rd down and about 7.
So the ball is spotted just shy of the 39, right around the 38. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for Flight. Quarterback discussing with the players what needs to happen. So you got a single man high. Man goes into motion. Looks for the quick pass. There it is. And it's in and out the hands of number 25, Keyshawn Golden.
Number 25, incomplete.
That pass is going to fall incomplete.
Brings up a 4th down.
If he'd have caught that one, he would have had some room to roam.
About 8.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. And once again, it's a defense thing. IMG answering it. And let's see, what have we got here? Okay, they are going to get back there to punt and have extra blockers for the punter. The usual suspects back to return, that being Everhart.
Right return for IMG is number 3, Everhart.
And handling the punting chores is Little. So I think they're trying to get the clock straight. And looks like everything's good to go. And there's the whistle. So we'll resume play after getting the clock situation sorted out. Snaps a little bit sideways. That punt drifts. And it goes over the head of Everhart. He's going to have to get away from that thing. Number 14, Xavier Isaacs, is going to down it around the 20-yard line.
Right, number 14.
So Isaacs downs it.
Isaac brings up 1st down for IMG.
It'll be 1st and 10 for IMG from the 20-yard line. 3:18 remaining in the first half.
3:18 remaining in the first half.
And if I had to find a 5-letter word to describe the first half, it would be crawl. The first half has been a crawl offensively for both of these teams, trying to find the answer for each other's defense. So Spellman in shotgun puts his man over there. He's looking for an open man. Looks to number 3, Everhart.
Pass by Spellman, intended for number 3, Everhart.
That's going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings down the second down.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line.
So the sun continues to hold here in Orlando. They said intermittent showers. And I said to my counterparts earlier today, I'm going to see the glasses half empty, as in less water. So it's holding true to that. A beautiful day here in Orlando, Florida. We have a nice defensive struggle going on. Everhart with the lob. He gets a hold of it.
Pass completed to
He's going to be wrapped up by number 11, Olinger.
Pick up about 8 yards.
So an 8-yard gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2. And Spellman did that with pressure in his face. And got to give credit to Everhart because he snatched that out of the air with one hand. So IMG looking to keep the drive alive. Everhart, the ball carrier. He's going to be wrapped up. It looks like to be, let's see. No, he finds a way to keep his legs moving. By all indications, the sticks are going to move as well as he gets. Yep, he gets to the 31-yard line. First down, Ascenders.
Pick up about 3 yards. Brings up first down, IMG.
So Flight Academy had him wrapped up. But he keeps driving the legs, and that's a first down to keep the drive going. The short pass falls incomplete, in and out of the hands of number 88.
Falls incomplete to number 88.
And that is Lazario Rodriguez.
Rodriguez brings up a second down.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down and 10 yards to go.
Now, I want you to notice something. When you start seeing players putting their hands on their hips, that's a sign that they're getting a little bit tired. Let's see if anyone can take advantage. And I think the answer to that, the ball is loose, and there's a fumble, and Flight Academy has it.
Carried by Boyd, fumble on the play. Ball is picked up by number 55, Flight Academy.
Number 55, Parker Levier for Flight Academy, jumps on top of the Easter egg with 1:42 remaining in the first half.
Brings up first down, Flight Academy.
So Flight Academy, their defense rings the bell. That ball spotted right at the 27-yard line. A short field to work with. 1:42 remaining in the first half. And that can be a momentum shifter. Let's see what they do with this opportunity. Plenty of time on the clock. A couple of timeouts remaining. Call comes in from the sideline. Man goes into motion, 3 wide. Number 8 has to get out of the pocket. Number 33 all over him. Trey Ginn jumps on the back of Courtney Davis like Superman's cape. And that is a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll put the ball at the 32-yard line. So the ball now at the 32. It is 2nd and 14.
Brings down to 2nd and 14.
Flyght Academy knows that they have to seize this opportunity. So we got shotgun formation, 4 wide, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Single man in the backfield. And he has time, has an open man, and that is a touchdown. Courtney Davis to Brownlee with the touchdown. There is a flag on the field, however. So we'll see.
Flyght Academy.
And it's holding against Flyght Academy. So this is an opportunity that goes away due to the penalty. IMG can be thankful for that because that was blown coverage. So with that penalty, the ball goes to the 42. And if my math is correct, that is 2nd and 24.
Holding.
So the holding penalty puts them back at the 42-yard line at 2nd and 24.
2nd and 24 from the 42-yard line.
Now, I'm sure IMG will say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Let's see what happens here. So you got 3 to the left, 1 to the right, single man in the backfield. IMG basically in prevent defense. Number 8 tries to find an open man, and that pass is broken up quickly. Number 7, the intended receiver, Mike Figgins.
Davis. Incomplete. Intended for number 7, Davis. Brings up a 3rd down.
So IMG very much aware, trying to keep Flyght Academy playing underneath. Not wanting to give up the big play. So this is a huge 3rd down. 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Single man in the backfield. Going 4 wide. There's the quick release to number 1, and he's going to try to find some room and use his legs. Needs to get out of bounds, and he does.
Pass by Davis.
Brownlee has the grab.
Brownlee.
From Davis, and they're trying to get close enough. It's 4th down.
Brings up a 4th down, about 12.
So it's 4th and about 12. So I don't know if they've got the kicker to do it. Or are they going to go for it?
Timeout, IMG.
So the Ascenders are going to take a timeout. We'll be right back, and we've got ourselves a whale of a defensive contest, folks. All right, we're back. 33 seconds remain. It is 4th and about 12 for Flyght Academy. A huge holding penalty negates a beautiful toss from Davis to Brown. I believe that was Brownlee. And opportunities throughout the first half with penalties, mistakes, have cost both of these teams. And nothing hurts you more than having a score called back due to a penalty.
Brings up 4th and 12.
So here we go, 4th down. Flyght Academy looking to make something happen here. And he puts up a rainbow and has the open man. And it goes to number 25, Keyshawn Golden.
Pass for 35 yards.
No flags indicated.
Keyshawn
That is
Golden.
going to be a touchdown for Flyght Academy. So they go back to the well. This time they go to the opposite side of the end zone on the deep fade and cash it in. So they're leading 12-10. This will be an interesting decision here because remember earlier Davis attempted to run it in for a 2-point conversion and it got stuffed. So that's why you see that 12-10 score.
Flyght Academy attempting a 2-point conversion.
So they're going to go for 2 once again. IMG showing blitz. Here they come, and there's a quick pass, and that one's going to fall incomplete.
Quick pass intended for number 1, Brown, incomplete.
So it is 12-10.
So that brings the score to 12-10. Flyght Academy, 28 seconds left in the
Brownlee
first
the
half.
only one in the neighborhood. And these extra point attempts, you don't want to leave money on the table, as they say. So when they have a chance to cash in, you better cash it in, especially in a close defensive game like this. You know, you could say some games are a brouhaha. Some games are a tussle. Some games are a kerfluffle. I'm not sure what I'll call this one at the end of the day, but it looks like one of those wrestling matches where they sit up there and just kind of slug at each other to see what's going to happen. And that one key play to swing the momentum just hasn't occurred yet. You got to love the spirit of both of these teams. They are not giving an inch. So here we go. The usual suspects in place. Number 10 on the return. Brian G. He's still running up the sideline. And let's see who got him down. That's number 23 for Flyght Academy. Marcavius Bivens putting in the work.
Ball down by Mr. Bivens.
Number 10, Nick Venezia on the return. And he'll get to the 42-yard line.
Ball is on the 42-yard line. Be first to 10, IMG.
So 20 seconds on the clock. It'll be interesting to see how IMG plays this here. One timeout in their pocket. See if they're going to try to drive it down the field a little bit. Well, ultimately they spotted at the 40. We thought it was at the 41. $20 seconds, not a whole lot of time. You might get 1 or 2 plays off, and you've got that timeout, and they're just going to let the clock go. And I think at this point, why not?
Kneel down by Spellman.
Neither team has been given one way or the other a whole lot of action.
And that brings a close to the
So
end of the first
as we
half.
end the first half,
With the
here's some key
score.
takeaways. It's 12-10.
Flyght Academy 12.
We've seen a
IMG
number of
10.
penalties. We've seen penalties kill scoring drives. We've seen mistakes kill drives. How will the coaches talk to their players at halftime to fix these issues? We'll find out, and we'll be back in just a few.
grad recruits. So this is, you were explaining it up there on the podium. This is kind of like a forum for the players to kind of highlight themselves.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you could see it as like the max preps of post-grad, you know. We just trying to give the players exposure, give them more opportunity. I know the programs that they have recruited on, we should do a great job of recruiting the talent because there's some amazing talent in post-grad. But the programs who have recruited them are doing their part, but they have so many guys. So we try to do our part and try to, you know, clean up, you know what I'm saying, behind and try to help these guys as much as we can. And expose them the best we can and give them that exposure.
So do you notice that there's maybe like a trend with the kind of post-grad athletes, like they're physically able, or maybe don't have the grades, or maybe they're just waiting for the right situation?
Nah, the whole don't have the grades thing is dead.
Okay.
That's not the case anymore.
Right.
Because some guys with 4.0s in post-grad. It's just about another opportunity. That's all it is now at this point. It's about another opportunity and more growth. You know, opportunity to grow more, to get more exposure. Maybe they don't have the offers they wanted or needed, and they just want to bet on themselves. So they just trying to take that chance and go further than what it was expected, what people was expecting on them.
Yeah, high school's kind of tricky because you have a lot of disparity in talent sometimes. You can have a district that's run by one team and they're beating up on these 180-pound kids. And now you got post-grad and it's a little more to the college level, right? It's basically a bunch of seniors playing seniors.
Right.
So do you think that maybe adds a little bit extra, like if you got good film here, it's really good film?
Well, I mean, the quality of film is there. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some, you know, you can't have some, you know, film that doesn't meet the quality and expectations from college coaching. But when the quality of film is there, yeah, I mean, you have some amazing talent, and the teams, especially teams like, I mean, you have Mississippi Pratt, Falcon City, those guys provide a lot of talent for the bowl game. And unfortunately, they're probably going to be in the championship, maybe, you know, at least the postseason, I believe. So you have teams like that are really contenders, IMG, you know, so those teams, we try to get a lot of talent from them, and we look for talent all over the place. It's just, you know, there's so much talent in post-grad now, you just never know.
A lot of the coaches I was talking to were saying that they got some guys that have offers, but they're deciding to take a year out and bet on themselves. What does that say about the Post-Grad Athletic Association?
I mean, it means that, you know, it's doing its part. It's organized and it's paving the way, you know, to give guys that opportunity that they need instead of going to a school and transferring, you know, their freshman year. Now they can go to post-grad and really think about the decisions before they make them and move to that next level.
And they get to grow physically, mentally, and every other kind of way. And now they got all 4 years of eligibility, which is probably, I mean, you would have to imagine over time that's going to make like this league really look good. Because a coach can look at that and say, you know, instead of just a freshman who I got to put 20 pounds on and teach them how to do their stuff, now you can get somebody that's bet on themselves and they have that level of maturity, right? At the same time you do that. So how does you said it was an app?
Yes.
How does that exactly work?
So I mean, it provides everything that a coach uses to recruit. You know, during COVID, it begotten during the COVID season. You know, during COVID, coaches were trying to get creative with how they recruit because they couldn't get out and see kids and things of that nature. So it was derived from that. You know, height, weight, size, film, workout videos. As well as transcripts, everything a coach needs to see a kid without going to see him in person. He can see that and try to get a little feel for him before he does, you know, take the time to go and visit that kid in person.
So they can like go to like a player's profile, they can see a couple of film, you know, his highlight reel,
absolutely,
and check out all of his stats and go, maybe we should look at this kid.
Absolutely. Yep.
So that sounds like extremely convenient. That's like the future.
That's the point. That's the point. You know, they even have a recruiting board, so they can like kids just like a Twitter, or they can like a kid and he goes straight to their recruiting board and they can go back and look at him again later. So yeah, so we're trying to make it as convenient as possible and just to give post-grad their own realm, you know, because you have junior college, you got, you know, the transfer portal, you got high school, now you got guys coming from overseas, you know, a good friend of mine, Brandon Collier, he's paved the way for that. So we're just trying to give them their own, you know, gateway and their own path so that they can be recruited just like everyone else.
All right, well, you heard it here. The future of college football and college in general is right here in post-grad.
right, welcome back as we prepare to get started with the second half of play between Flyght Academy and IMG Academy. Your score is 12-10. It has been a defensive struggle pretty much in the first half.
Welcome to the second half.
Each team really trying to do whatever they can to get on the scoreboard. And if you look at the scoreboard, what's really brought those two bear, if you will, are penalties and mistakes. You've had touchdowns get called back due to holding penalties. You've had interference calls walk the ball down the field that assisted Flyght Academy to get them on the board with a score. So it's just a matter of correcting those things. You've had some turnovers that have happened. Nonetheless, running is a premium. Neither team really able to run the ball. It's really been about the big play that has determined how this game is going. One of the defensive players, Ty Kozarud, with IMG, has 7.5 sacks and 9.5 tackles for loss, with offers to VUL, Ivan Marie, and interest from D1 programs like UT Martin and FAU. Well, he's been busy this game as well, all up in the backfield of Flyght Academy. But look, let's just be honest. You know, Wes Anderson not letting anything happen. You got Josh Maupin not letting anything happen on the defensive side for Flight Academy. So let's see what will happen as number 10 returns the kick and has some room as he skates and he's moving, makes a juke move, and he's going to get well into Flight Academy territory to about the 35-yard line. Number 10, Nick Venezia, finds room to his right, shakes and bakes his way into Flying Academy territory. And IMG, the Ascenders, will start with a short field from the 35-yard line to open the second half of play.
Ball is on the 35-yard line, brings up first and 10 in IMG.
Now, I did mention early on that special teams were going to be a huge part of this contest. With IMG having kicked a field goal, they did get 3 points on the board to go with their touchdown. And once again, a nice kick return. i.e. special teams has come into play. So let's see what the Ascenders do with it. Shotgun formation. And that pass is going to be caught by Everhart from Spellman. And that's going to be a gain of about 5 yards.
About 5 yards.
So it'll be second and 5. Ball is at the 30-yard line. We'll see what adjustments the coaches have made coming out to the half. I know one of the big talks I'm sure they had with them is cleaning up those penalties. You don't want holds, face masks, or interference calls because those can really make you pay, and it did for both teams in the first half. So we have shotgun formation, empty backfield. And nothing gives number 9, Grant Thompson, the defensive lineman, also one of the star players for Flight Academy. I just said defense is coming into play. And Chase Spellman gets swallowed up like a burrito. And that ball is going to go back to the 42-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and 8.
Brings up a 3rd down and 8.
Pardon me, make that, the ball goes back to the 32-yard line. Bad math on my part. So once again, IMG looks to put it in the air. The defender slips, and that one is picked off. And that is number 4, Jaleel Engelman, one of the star players for Flight Academy. And he reaches up and snatches that slice of pie out of the sky. Now, here's the thing. They got the pick, but it is at the 5-yard line. Once again, it's 1st and 10. It's at the 5. So we start out the second half of play, opening up once again. Special teams and defense. Flight Academy back deep in their own territory after the pick. Let's see if they can get out of that hole. And there's a number of ways to do it. They've got extra blockers back there in the backfield, and I would do the same if I were them. Here comes the blitz, it looks like, from IMG. And they're bringing them from everywhere. Ball is on the ground, and IMG recovers it at the 2. IMG recovers the ball at the 2. Miscommunication on the handoff. And just like that, back-to-back turnovers, IMG gets out of a jam, or a potential jam, if you will.
Jerry Merchant.
And Flying Academy picking off the Ascenders, but turning the ball right back over.
Ball is at the 2-yard line.
My goodness, what a way to open the second half. And we're not even 2 minutes into it. From this standpoint, I fully expect IMG to merely pound it down the throats of Flight Academy. If you look at that big 61 right there, you look at those bottoms, you can tell that is a truckload of grading material to move and make the push. So let's see what they do with it. And there is the give to number 3, Everhart. And he's still pushing his legs and grinding his legs, and he's going to get about a yard. So that'll bring up 2nd and goal to go.
Gang of 1 yard.
Gang of white jerseys stuffing that hole. At the core of that number 55, Parker Levier, trying to make sure that that touchdown doesn't happen. A huge goal line stand attempt for Flight Academy. So here we go. Everhart back there. So I think you know what's about to happen here. I might be wrong. Nope, I'm not. And Everhart's going to be tackled in the backfield. Number 16, Trayvon Bryant, gets back there and wraps him up for a loss.
Tackled in the backfield. Lost about 2 yards.
So let's see where they spot the ball. And there is a flag on the play, so we'll see what the official says. And so the ball is on the 2.
Ball is on the 2. Looked like it was offside. Defense.
So
Brings up a 2nd and goal.
So 2nd and goal to go. There was offsides. Continues to move. Flight Academy trying to fill the hole. And number 14, Spellman, rides the wave of his offensive line into the end zone. And there is a flag on the play, and that one comes late. So that's usually a sure enough sign of some unsportsmanlike conduct. We'll see what the call ultimately is. And if that touchdown stands, this would be assessed on the kickoff.
Touchdown.
It's a touchdown and a personal foul,
IMG.
And it's against IMG.
15 yards be assessed on the kickoff.
So a little extracurricular activity after the score. Number 9 looking for the PAT.
Official timeout.
The official has a timeout. He's going to go and talk to the coach to explain what happened. And, you know, if you're in the middle of that scrum, there's no telling. There's a lot of activity that goes on in there. I can tell you that from experience. And you definitely don't want to be at the bottom of it because you might be on the receiving end of it, and you don't know where that hand may have come from that got you. And so the official comes over to the Flight Academy side to explain what's going on. And he's talking to Coach Marquitas. And so let's see what happens out of all of this discussion here, going back and forth. Looks like we're all clear as to whatever it is that's going to happen. Number 9, Ian Branch, back to attempt the extra point. And that is good. And the Ascenders take the lead, 17-12. We're 11:58 remaining in the third quarter.
Flag on the play.
Another flag on the play. And the official looks a little exasperated, so let's see what's going on here. So the umpire trying to explain what happened. And that is waved off.
Flag is waved off.
So
PAT is good.
PAT is good. 17-12. Ascenders
IMG
has the lead.
11:58 left in the third quarter.
So defense, I'm still going to give credit to the defense. Yeah, you had a fumble, which is a mistake. So IMG capitalizes on that. And Flight Academy has to know that they gave that touchdown away due to the fumble after a goal line stand. Those are momentum killers. So let's see how they respond. So IMG having to kick from way back due to the personal foul penalty. And so they're going to have them kick from the 20. So that's 35 minus 15. So the math is correct. So Flight Academy is getting adjusted accordingly to receive the kick. Anderson and Brownlee back deep.
Right to receive for Flight Academy is Anderson and Brownlee.
And they don't squib this one. They put it on back there. And that one is going to bounce out of bounds, so it'll be taken to the 35-yard line.
Ball kicked out of bounds. Flag on the play.
And Flight Academy will start this drive from the 35.
Ball is on the 35-yard line. 40-yard line. Mistake. Ball is on the.
So I must be missing something here. I know the ball went out of bounds on the kick.
Ball is placed at the 50-yard line.
So the ball is placed at the 50-yard line.
First and 10, Flight Academy.
And I believe what they're doing is the offset due to where the ball was kicked from is why they put it at the 50. So Flight Academy gets a short field. Number 12, the ball carrier, looking for room on his left.
Hand off to number 12.
And that's Michael Coyle.
Michael Coyle.
He's going to go out of bounds.
Got an injured
And we got an
player
injured player on the field. We'll be right back.
Pick up about 5 yards.
All right, they are still attending to the Flight Academy player. And as always, you know, the first priority is for the safety of the players. It's a tough game. We never want to see anybody come away hurt. And that is the most important piece that we all need to take into consideration. And he's able to get up and come off under his own power. That is number 13, Demetrius Pleasure. And he is a key component to Flight Academy's system.
Pleasure.
But that's what we want to see is him come off under his own power. So we'll see how Flight Academy adjusts without him being on the field. So as he comes across, just want to highlight again that, you know, the second half pretty much started like the first.
Ball is at the 45.
So the ball is right at the 45, just slightly beyond it. So it's 2nd and 5. So you got 3 wide, 2 men in the backfield. Gets his guy set. He's going to go back and look at pass. Here comes IMG. They're all over his shoulder. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. Number 11 for IMG, Cornell Green Jr.
Pass intended for number 1.
Was making a beeline for it. But it hits the ground before he can get there.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So it'll be 3rd and 5.
Flyght Academy.
So there's a lot to think about. And I stand corrected. That was 0 back there. On defense for IMG. That had a beeline for it. Didn't quite make it. Play clock was winding down. Number 8, Courtney Davis is going to have to slide.
Ball's carried by number 8, Courtney Davis.
And those sticks are going to move, and he's going to get enough for a first down and keep the drive alive.
Brings up 1st down. Flyght Academy.
And that ball is going to be spotted at the 39-yard line.
Ball is on the 39-yard line.
So Davis putting it on his shoulders on that play. Davis back looking for another open man. Let's see if he has him. And he got it. That catch looked like it was complete. Number 4, Jaleel Engelman reaches out and snatches that loaf of bread out of the sky.
First down.
And it is a first down for Flyght Academy. And they are right at the 4-yard line.
Ball is at the 4-yard line. Brings up 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal to go. And we'll see if they choose to pound it in. You look at that formation right there. Get ready for some road grading to occur. Here we go. There's the pile and the push and the push. And there's a flag on the field.
Flag on the play.
There was some movement up front, but we'll see who's responsible.
Carried by Davis.
Offsides against IMG.
Offsides, IMG.
So that'll be half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance to the goal. Player down for IMG.
And we have an injured player on the field for IMG. We'll be right back in just a few. The injured player, number 33, Trey Ginn, comes off the field. Looks like it was just cramps. And I can tell you, it is warm out here, down here in Orlando. So while a lot of you up in Ohio that are watching this contest might be sitting there with big coats on, I can tell you it's toasty down here. And here's the road grading, and here's the push. And it's a touchdown for Flyght Academy.
Flyght Academy.
And the fans here in Orlando at Freedom Stadium are loving it. And I would call that the first honest drive of the contest, not necessarily penalty afflicted or mistake afflicted. So we have to see here. Now, this is critical because it's 18-17. 2 2-point attempts have been missed, and they confirmed the touchdown. Flight Academy has missed 2 2-point conversions, and they're only leading by 1. So now is one of those situations where you definitely want the 2, because at the very least you want to force your opponent to have to kick it if it gets tight. So Flight Academy is going to go for the 2-point conversion, so no surprise there. IMG showing blitz. Here they come. And that ball falls incomplete. He gets rid of it. Thought he had a man open on the crossing route in Mike Figgins, but I'm not the one looking through the face mask, so I can't say that I saw what he saw. That'll be for him and his coaches to discuss. So now we've got a bit of a seesaw going on with 9:58 remaining in the third quarter.
2-point conversion.
2-point conversion, no good. In this game, just like this quarter, it feels like it's grinding out a little bit.
18.
And that's okay.
IMG.
Something's going to have to give with these defenses,
17.
because that is asking a lot for them to keep that kind of effort up. And I can tell you this now, if that was field turf down there, it'd be a whole lot toastier than what it is. Because your temps, if I'm correct, are probably getting near the upper 70s. So if you take that and you do a bit of a multiple, make that 84 degrees. I just got some feedback. So if you do a little bit of math and factor in the breeze and the field, you're probably looking at a realistic 90. So either way, it's going to be important to keep these boys hydrated as we go on, as fatigue will set in. Ball takes a hop. That's going to be returned by number 10. Number 10 looking for some room, and he's going to be upended by number 16, Trayvon Bryant.
Ball returned by number 10.
Venezia, the ball carrier. Bryant tripping him up right at the 30-yard line.
Tackle made by number 16. Trey Bryant.
So the coaches are discussing IMG, that is, with their offense.
Brings up 1st and 10.
And if you look up at from a size matchup standpoint,
yard line.
IMG clearly visibly would appear to have the advantage. Flight Academy with an athletic defensive line. And IMG hasn't really been able to solve it thus far in the contest. So shotgun formation. There's the handoff. Number 3 is going to take a couple of players for the ride.
Handoff to number 3, Everhart.
Everhart, the ball carrier, he's going to be brought down. I think in the process of the tackle.
Pick up about 12 yards.
One of Flight Academy's players shook himself up,
Injured
trying to
player
slam
number 10.
Everhart to the ground.
Yard pick up by Everhart.
Well, he's off the field, so the play looks to continue.
Brings up 1st down.
.14 with the quick screen to number 5. Number 5 shakes a tackle. Number 23 looks to drag him down.
Ball completed to
Number 23, Marcavius Bivens,
to Joshua
with the stop.
Pick up about
Finally
7 yards. Bring down
dragging down
3.
Josh Carey. 8-yard gain on that play. It'll be 2nd and 2. That ball is right around the 49-yard line.
Ball is at the 49-yard line.
And watch those players. When you start seeing those defensive players putting those hands on the hips, That means that they're getting a little exhausted from that work. Offensive lineman makes the call, watching out for the blitz. There's a flag on the play.
Carried by number 3, Everhart.
Everhart, the ball carrier once again. And since the play wasn't blown dead, I would imagine that is an offsides. That is usually the sign of a free play. And that is exactly what it is.
Offside.
So that'll net a first down.
Flight Academy, penalty decline, first down. IMG.
So IMG will have the ball at the 44-yard line.
Ball is on the 44-yard line.
And for you fans watching at home, you notice you don't have a whole lot of hash marks visible out there. And we're looking at the same thing, so we're figuring that's about where it is. There's the handoff to Everhart once again. Everhart continuing to pound up the middle, breaking tackles before he is brought down ultimately by number 5, Jay Caldwell, the strong safety.
Hand off to number 3.
And that's going to move the sticks. And they're going to get to the 27-yard line. IMG looking to grind down.
Pick up a 14 yards.
Flight Academy. Remember what I told you about those hands on the hips. There they go.
Brings up first down, IMG.
Number 6, Shane Davenport, looking a little winded back there. Number 71. Also got those hands on those hips. You never want to give the other team those indicators, especially a big offensive line like IMG. They'll see that and feast on it. But we know what's happening here, and there it is. They're running the ball this time to their left. Number 22, the ball carrier. He's going to go out of bounds. Boyd, the ball carrier. They have a flag. So there's holding, and that's going to go against IMG.
Holding, IMG.
Those penalties still haven't slowed down in this contest. And that has got to frustrate the coaches to no end. And I'm not one to usually lean one way or the other as it goes to officiating. But thus far, they've pretty much called the game as it has happened.
Holding, IMG.
So this one will cost IMG 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down. IMG.
So they had enough
from the 29-yard line
to get the first, but backing it up didn't deny it, so they didn't lose out on that. There's the quick release to number 10, and he's not going to make it. He's going to go down right at the 2. 0, Wes Anderson is going to slow down Venezia. And we have another player down on the field. So we will be right back while they tend to the Flight Academy player.
IMG.
right, folks. That was number 11, Khalil Owens, coming off the field.
Major player, number 11, Khalil Owens. First and goal, IMG. Taken by the quarterback.
And it looks like IMG may have bullied their way in the end zone, and they did.
IMG.
I'm looking at Big 61 coming up from the bottom of the pile.
Touchdown run by number 14, Chase Spellman.
Spellman getting behind those big bottoms was not going to be denied. And it is confirmed it is a touchdown. So we have some back and forth scoring, a couple of drives to get down the field. Still dealing with those penalties. Ian Branch back to attempt the PAT. And that would give them a 6-point lead if he converts. And that one was actually blocked. There's a flag. It's a false start.
False start.
Oh, wow.
IMG.
Wow. IMG catches a break with the false start because that one was blocked. And they're going to get another shot at it. Flight Academy, those are one of the ones where you just want to give those away, you know, but a false start, the play is blown dead. You don't get the choice on that. And I guarantee you, because if Flight Academy had their choice, they'd say, forget the penalty, we'll take the block kick. So here we go again. And that one is good.
It's good.
That one has got to hurt.
Bring the score.
So it's 24-18.
24, IMG.
IMG Ascenders over
18.
Flight Academy.
Flight Academy.
And you talk about catching some breaks. That is the second big break in the game for IMG. If you'll recall, they were stuffed around the 5-yard line, and Flight Academy fumbled the ball at the 2. IMG able to generate points off of it. Here you go this time for the PAT. IMG actually has it blocked, but a false start blows the play dead, so they get a second shot, and they convert. I tell you what, I don't know what IMG did this morning. I don't know if Lucky Charms was on the menu or not, but they have definitely had a couple of things go their way during today's contest. So Branch back to kick. Number 14, Xavier Isaacs now back there deep to receive, and he's going to grab it. Stumbles a little bit. Continues to grind his feet. He's going to get near the 40-yard line, and they are jaw-jacking with one another. They have to be separated. Things getting a little heated. And the officials restore order. And the last thing you want in a contest like this, and those aren't super huge rosters, folks, so you don't have time to go losing players due to ejections, due to getting in a kerfluffle, if you will, not necessarily a scuffle. A scuffle is when you got two dudes at it, or kerfluffle is when you got the whole team all mushing around at it. So we got 3 wide, single man in the backfield, make that 4 wide. Davis with the check down. Number 12 tries to find room, and he is not going to find any. Michael Coyle is wrapped up immediately.
Michael Coyle.
By, I think that was number 53? Yep, Kazarud That was the kid I mentioned earlier that had 7.5 sacks, 9.5 tackles for loss.
Tackle by number 53, Calderon.
And UT Martin and FAU are looking at him.
Brings up second down and about 14.
IMG has several getting some looks. So they're going to put it in the air. He puts it on the rope, intended for number 25. Falls to the ground, and that is Keyshawn Golden.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
So that'll be
14.
third down. And looking at where the sticks, 1, 2, 3, so it'll be third and 13. With the ball at the 36-yard line.
Ball is at the 36-yard line.
Makai Parker there on defense as well as Ezekiel Zeff and Cornell Green all having offers, and they're putting in the work today for the IMG defense. Number 53 trying to get back there. There's a short pass to number 1, and IMG closes in quickly, and he's eventually going to be pushed out of bounds by number 0 for IMG, and that is Tariq Marame.
Brings up fourth down.
So Tariq Marame getting in on the action as well, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And something special about Tariq, he has a 1330 SAT and has played at every level on the defense. So if anybody knows that he's got a 1330 SAT score, dare I say, he might be the smartest guy on the team. So here we go, getting ready to punt. Little gets it in the air. It kind of wobbles and ducks, and it's going to bounce sideways and go out of bounds somewhere around the 38.
Ball out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
We'll see where the official puts his feet. Saw the line judge there around the 38, and he wiggles back a little bit. There's the field judge.
And 10 for IMG.
So it's going to be put at the 37, ultimately, is what it looks like. Or if you really want to call it for what it is, it looks like they're just splitting the difference based on the spot of the ball. So let's see if that Flyght Academy defense can hold it together. IMG has you-know-who in the backfield, sends a man in motion, and there he is. Going right up the middle, number 9 is going to get him, and that is Grant Thompson. Everhart, the ball carrier.
Number 3, Everhart.
Nothing happens on that play. Nice work by Grant Thompson. He's one of the stars for Flyght Academy.
Ball down by number 9, Grant Thompson.
With plays like that, you know that kid's got to be getting some looks from somewhere.
And 9.
So they managed to get a yard out of the play, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The Ascenders looking to put together a steady drive to try to grind down the Flyght Academy defense. Everhart, the ball carrier, once again bounces off tackle to his right.
3, Everhart again.
He's going to get wrapped up by number 16, Trayvon Bryant.
Ball down by number 16, Trayvon Bryant.
And it'll be 3rd and I'll call that a long 3.
Number 3rd and 3.
That ball is going to be spotted at the 43-yard line, or just shy of the 44, based on the location between the lines. So we'll call it 3rd and 4. Well, I'll be fair. Shotgun formation. IMG is going to put it in the air. He looks for it, open man, doesn't find one. Here comes number 9 all over his back, and he's got to throw it away. Chase Spellman. And we call that
Chase Spellman.
Good coverage.
Incomplete.
He's going to be run down by Grant Thompson, and that's going to bring up 4th down
Pressure by
The Flyght Academy defense getting the job done.
Brings up 4th down.
Let's keep an eye on number 71. Number 14. Spellman back there. This could be interesting. And there's the punt. And it's going to bounce out of bounds right about the 30-yard line.
Ball bounced out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10. Flyght Academy.
So Flyght Academy's defense putting in the work, but they're going to need their offense to really put something special together. And they have got to convert those PATs. Because you don't want to get in the back and forth without collecting the change. And as they say, it matters. Because if you're watching out there, you probably got a coffee can or a jar or a candy dish somewhere full of quarters, so you know what collecting that change means at the end of the day.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line for Flyght Academy.
So Flyght Academy spreading it out. Single man in the backfield. Checked with his receiver. There's a quick release. Number 1's going to be wrapped up quick.
Pass complete.
Pass is complete. Brownlee with the grab. Number 2.
Pick up about 3 yards.
Devin Costello with the quick wrap up.
David Costello.
A nice gain of about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brings up a 2nd
Ball is
and
at the 34-yard line.
Ball is on the 34-yard line.
And if you look at that front, it's not a big front for Flyght Academy, but they are athletic. So Davis, shotgun. Heaves it up. And it's going to go out of bounds. Number 25, Keyshawn Golden, the intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 25, Keyshawn Golden.
IMG defender may have got a hand on him, but
Pass
no one saw it.
Brings up a 3rd down, about 7.
And therefore, it doesn't exist, so it remains 3rd and 6. And this is a huge 3rd down with a minute remaining in the 3rd quarter. You want to convert this or better and establish yourself. You don't want another 3 and out and hand that ball back to IMG as you enter the 4th quarter, because then it not only becomes, in a game like this, it becomes a game of clock. And they try to grind it out on you. It's not about the quick strike, the big play anymore. It's about eating up the clock. So they really need to convert here. And Davis has to throw it away.
Pass intended for number 12 by Davis.
IMG bringing the pressure.
Brings up 4th down.
So that's going to be 4th down. Number 13 for the Ascenders, that is Quinn Reed bringing the pressure. And where that ball is, you really don't have a choice but to punt it. So they're going to be handing the Ascenders the ball as the 3rd quarter winds down. And there's a couple of different approaches you could take to this. You can grind out the clock, but ultimately what you end up looking for is the kill shot. And that punt is going to go out of bounds.
Punt is out of bounds.
And it looks like they're going to get it at the 33-yard line.
At the 33-yard line. 1st down, IMG.
So with 24 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. I would not be surprised if IMG tries to take a shot down the field to make something happen before the end of the quarter. So let's see how they line up. I see Everhart out there. They put Everhart in motion. They come with the counter.
Hand off to number 22 Boyd.
Arion Boyd, the ball carrier, he's going to be wrapped up by a couple of Flight defenders.
Pick up about 2 yards. Brings down a 2nd down and 8.
Coming up out of the pile slowly. And that is number 6, Shane Davenport. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
And that's the end of the third quarter.
Flight Academy trailing the Ascenders of IMG 24-18. Here we go. They've been slugging it out all game. Let's see who's going to take home the championship in the next 15 minutes. We'll be right back. All right, we're back live.
First down, 2nd down, IMG.
IMG, 2nd down, there it is. And that pass is going to be complete. The tackle is missed.
Pass completed.
Venezia with the reception.
To Venezia.
He's going to have a first down for the Ascenders.
First down, IMG.
Bringing him down to strong safety, Jay Caldwell.
Injured player on the play.
He just blew the whistle. Ain't that so?
And we have an injured Flight Academy player. So we're going to go into an injury timeout. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. And that is Grant Thompson that had to come off the field. And I was saying, you know, watch those defensive players with the hands on their hips. And Grant Thompson is one of Flight Academy's stars. So we're going to see how this plays. And here comes Everhart. Everhart running and still going before he's going to be brought out of bounds by number 11, Khalil Olinger. He's going to have a first down.
First down, IMG.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses, folks. There's holding. So that one is going to come back.
IMG.
And that goes against IMG. IMG looking to test that side of the line that Grant Thompson was roaming in. which goes to tell you how important he is to that defense. And you see him back out there. So that tells you all you need to know about Grant Thompson. The first thing IMG did, and I don't necessarily blame them, is they tested that side without Thompson in there. That ball is batted up in the air. Where's it left? It's intercepted. It is picked off. And there goes the Flyght Academy defenders with the pick six. Number 10. Ade Giwa, the defensive back, snatches out the gift from the clouds. And what do you know? We're all tied up. So here we go. The PAT. Are they going to try to put it in the air this time, or are they going to try to bulldoze their way in to get the two? Well, I'm not one to call myself Nostradamus, but I predicted penalties, defense, and penalties, turnovers, and special teams are going to make the difference, and that is what we have witnessed this entire game, and you saw it once again right there.
Timeout.
And so Flyght Academy is going to take a timeout, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back, and now they're going to try to kick it.
PAT.
So number 3, Jaron Littell, comes out for the PAT. So the officials are all squared away. And that kick is going to get smacked down. So that PAT is no good.
PAT is no good.
So we're all knotted up
So
at 24, with 13:47 remaining in the contest.
13:47 remain in the ball game.
So effectively we are at 0-0 and right back where we started from in the first quarter. So there you have that. What a game. My understanding is that last year's contest between these two teams scored nearly 100 points. And right now, between the two of them, they're both under 50. And I'm looking at all the birds flying around overhead. So we don't know what that means as this game is going on. But the weather has certainly held. So we can appreciate that. So the usual suspects back to receive. And the dynamics of this game have completely changed with this turnover. Now, that's not to say that IMG doesn't want to wear out that clock. Both teams have struggled on offense, and that theme has continued. And there's a rifle shot, and it's going to roll into the end zone.
Ball is in the end zone.
So that one will be going to the 20-yard line. So nice work by the kicker.
IMG.
So let's see what IMG comes up with 13:47 remaining in the fourth. As they try to figure out what on earth can we do to put together a drive all the way down while leaving as little opportunity for the opponent as possible. So single man in the back to a bit of a high snap. Everhart, the ball carrier, escapes one tackle.
And now to number 3, Everhart.
He's going to be wrapped up. And that is number 70, Fred Rogers. And I don't mean the one that lives in the neighborhood with the nice sweater and loafers.
Pick up a 5 yard.
I'm talking about the defensive lineman, Fred Rogers, for Flight Academy. He'll get to the 30. It'll be 2nd and 4. IMG wanted to attack that defense with the run. Everhart carries once again.
Carried by number 3, Everhart.
And he's going to get to the 37, it looks like. Maybe the 38. Yep, he gets to the 38-yard line. That's a first down.
Brings up first down, IMG. Ball is at the 38-yard line.
Davenport, and I think that's number 71, getting involved on that stop. IMG continuing to use Everhart as a battering ram. So you got 3 wide, and they're going to go ahead and put it in the air. And they're going to call that one complete.
Pass completed to number 10.
Venetia.
Pick up a 9 yards.
He's going to get about 8 yards out of it, so it'll be 2nd and 2. And that ball is at the 46-yard line. Clock is just running.
Ball is at the 46-yard line.
IMG in no particular hurry. More than willing to grind it down with the short and intermediates. And there's Everhart once again, and Everhart breaks up the middle. And he's going to take a Flight Academy player for a ride. Everhart with a huge run. Number 5, Jay Caldwell, the strong safety, has to bring him down.
Ball down by number 5, Caldwell.
And he'll get to the 35-yard line. Everhart will. And that's the first down for the Ascenders.
Brings up first down, IMG. Ball is at the 35-yard line.
The Ascenders taking their time. To use an old Hank Stram euphemism, they are matriculating down the field. Five and 4 go in, strong side to the left, and that's where Everhart goes, right behind big number 70. And he's still going, trying to tiptoe, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Carried by number 3.
Right around the 24-yard line. Everhart
Pick up a
running
14
behind
yard.
big number 70, Frederick Hinton. And he keeps the sticks moving.
Brings up first down, IMG. Timeout
First
on the
down
field.
for the Ascenders. They have a timeout on the field, I believe. Let's see what's happening here. No, they're trying to get some substitutions in. I think the officials are trying to give them just enough time to get that accomplished. Clock continues to run. 22 gets the load this time, but number 23,
Hand off to
Bivens
number
back
22
there
Boyd.
to get him. Boyd wrapped up immediately.
Talk about
Loss of a yard on the play.
Bivens. Lost him a yard on the play. Brings up a second.
So it'll
down
be
and
second and 11. IMG, and I told you they're just going to let that clock just go tick, 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 tick. No particular hurry. Boyd in the backfield. And Boyd once again getting bopped around.
Hand off to Boyd.
And number 2, Thomas Jones, the free safety, and one of the star players for Flight Academy, finishes him off. So it'll be 3rd and 14. And Flight Academy has IMG going in reverse.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
That ball
Ball is
has
on the-
gone back to the 28-yard line.
Ball is on the 28-yard line.
Here comes number 9, and the ball is loose. IMG doesn't see it. Who has it? Number 9, Grant Thompson, got back there
Back to pass.
and layeth the smack it down.
Flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play. I mentioned earlier how important Mr. Thompson was to Flight Academy, and he just demonstrated why.
Sight by Mr. Thompson.
So we'll see what the officials' call is.
Flag is on the play.
It looks like IMG is going to keep possession, but we'll have to see what the penalty does, because this could be huge.
IMG.
Because if this goes against IMG, and if it's any kind of personal foul, this could affect what they try either attempt to do from a kicking standpoint, whether they attempt to go for it or not. There are a lot of factors. Yeah. So let's see. Personal foul. And it is
IMG.
against IMG.
15 yards.
So that is going to be a 15-yard walk-off.
Brings up 4th down.
There's going to be 4th, and I'm just going to call it forever for IMG, and they are well out of field goal range now. So Engelman and Anderson back deep. And you got to love what Flight Academy is doing there. They're keeping those receivers covered in the event that there's a fake. And did they lose that one?
Flight Academy.
So it looks like Flight Academy.
There we go.
Fumble on the
They're
play.
going to say that IMG recovered it.
IMG recovered it.
That punt ended up getting muffed. A costly error on the part of Flyght Academy.
There was a fumble on the play.
Flyght Academy's defense
Brings up first down.
came up
IMG.
big, and on the special teams play, the punt is muffed, and IMG recovers. And now, with a very short field, IMG's offense comes back out to go to work. And they are at the 27-yard line. Everhart back there, and they give it to Everhart, and they once again go to the left.
Ball's carried by number 3, Everhart. Pick up about 7 yards.
He's going to get 6 or 7 out of that carry. We'll see where the final spot is. So it'll be 2nd and 3. 6:56 remaining in the contest. All knotted up at 24 apiece. My goodness, what a game.
2nd and 3.
Everhart back there. He's been a battering ram all day for IMG, and he's going to do it once again. Comes in off tackle to his right, and he's going to go into the end zone. No laundry on the field. That is a touchdown for the Ascenders. A killer play on special team results in a touchdown for IMG with 6:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. So number 9, Ian Branch,
Touchdown, Mike.
sets for the PAT, and it is good.
PAT is good.
And IMG leads by a touchdown
Touchdown
with
by
6.5 remaining in the contest.
With 6:30 left into today's game, the score is IMG 31, Flight Academy 24.
What a contest. I had to catch my breath after looking at all that. The NPGAA championship on the line. Some of these players will be moving on, but they want to move on with a ring. So we will see what Flight Academy brings. The IMG defense knows that this one can come back to haunt them if they don't get the job done. So it's a short kick, and that one is mishandled as well. And IMG is going to be all over them.
Ball is taken by number 1. At the
Number
17-yard
1.
line.
Javian Brownlee managed to scoop up the ball in what could have been another disastrous play. So they'll get to about the 20-yard line with that. We'll see what Flight Academy comes up with. This here has to be, at this point, the most important drive of the contest for either one of these squads.
Ball is at the 20-yard
You certainly don't
line.
want to
First
hand
and
it back
goal.
to IMG.
First and 10.
Here comes IMG. Number 8's looking for somebody. He has to get rid of it quick.
Pass complete.
Number 25 with the reception, that is Keyshawn Golden.
Pass complete.
Number 8, Courtney Davis with the pass. The clock continues to move. A gain of 7 yards on the play. Ball gets to the 26-yard line.
Brings it to 2nd and 3.
So it'll be 2nd and 3. We're under 6 minutes in the contest. The clock becoming ever more important. Number 1 with the grab.
Pass complete to
Number 2, Devin Costello touches him down. It moves the chains.
Pick up about 8 yards. Brings it to a first down.
Flyght Academy looking to keep the momentum going. Ball at the 35-yard line. The grab by Brownlee previously. Here they come. Brownlee with the call once again. And he had some room to roam. The ball thrown behind him. So he has to dig back in there
Brownlee.
And get it. It keeps the chains moving.
A piece of 13 yards. First down.
So it's a first down for Flyght Academy.
Flyght Academy.
Flyght Academy wanting to maintain the momentum. We're under 5 minutes in the contest.
Timeout on the field. Flag.
And we have a false start, on Flyght Academy.
Flyght Academy. First and 15.
So that ball is going to go to the 41-yard line. First and 15. Here comes Flyght Academy. Under 5 minutes in the game, getting close to 4. Number 8 looking for the open man. Has to skate out of the pocket as it collapses. Stays on his feet, tries to run out of bounds. Still on his feet.
Let's carry it back.
And Davis is going to keep it himself, and he's going to go out of bounds to stop the clock with 4:05 on it.
Pick up about 12 yards. Brings up a second.
So he gains 11, and it'll be 2nd and 4 with the ball at the IMG 49-yard line.
Ball is on the 49-yard line.
11-yard gain on the play. We're under 4 minutes. Tick, tick as the clock continues to move. Here comes IMG. That's number 53 bringing the pressure. And that pass is completed to number 7, Mike Figgins.
Mike Figgins.
Number 53 bringing the pressure for IMG, and that is Ty Calderwood. I've mentioned his name before and the offers he has.
Makes it first down.
So it's going to be a first down. And there's a flag on the play, and it's holding against the defense. So you have defensive holding.
Holding.
And that's going to be a first down. So let's see what we've got going on here.
Holding.
And I think the officials are trying to figure this out. He's got to get back to where it happened.
1 minute. First down.
And he's got to walk it off. So there it goes. And the sticks move for Flyght Academy.
First down, Flyght Academy.
And that's going to put the ball at the 39-yard line.
Ball is at the 39-yard line.
So Flyght Academy, now they are matriculating down the field. To use that old Hank Stram adage. Shotgun formation, single man in the backfield. 4 wide, got 3 to the right. He looks for his options, and that one is nearly picked off by number 4, Cassius Ashanti.
Incomplete until they put it on
Ashantiani,
15.
pardon me. That is Cassius Ashantiani. They've got him playing on offense. He is normally a receiver for IMG, but they have him playing in the secondary. So that tells you what you need to know about IMG and how they feel.
And 10 yards to go.
So it's 2nd and 10. We're under 3 minutes in the contest. There's a snap. IMG, the pocket collapses, and he has to get rid of it. Courtney Davis has to let it go. You see the dance by number 54.
By Davis.
That is Makai Parker,
Incomplete.
the nose guard.
Flag
There's
on
a
play.
flag, and that's probably going to be taunting or intentional grounding if he didn't get out of that pocket, and he didn't.
Attention to grounding.
Had a couple of things going on back there. So they're trying to get all this sorted out. And that is waved off,
Flag is waved off.
which is probably for the best because they probably, looking at both the officials, when you had number 54, Makai Parker, standing right there over the quarterback doing his dance, and then you had the intentional grounding, you kind of had
Brings up 3rd down
a
and
taunt
10.
and that going on, so you may as well just let it be what it is and let them play at this point. So a crucial 3rd and 10.
Ball is on the 38-yard line.
And the pocket collapses again, and here comes 3 IMG defenders. And number 11 is going to run him down, and that is Cornell Green Jr. Number 8, Courtney Davis, has not been able to breathe a good majority of the day.
Timeout.
And Flyght Academy is going to take a timeout. It is 4th down and about 7 yards.
7 yards.
This one here is probably going to be the proverbial straw that breaks the camel's back, and we'll be right back with the remainder of the contest. All right, we are back, and it's been a whale of a defensive contest. Neither team really giving an inch. Sometimes I wonder how they managed to eke out the points that they got in this game.
And about 7 yards.
The first half and really into the third, it's really just a matter of the defense is just kind of wearing down and something having to give. But this has been about as good a ball game as you could ask for. Both teams trying to find that lane.
Timeout.
And IMG is going to take a timeout.
IMG.
They saw something they didn't like, and they're going to work to address it. And there's a all-star game coming up after this one that you guys are going to want to check out as well after this contest. Really doing a great job with these boys out here. And I'm telling you, it is something to see. I want to remind everyone again that the National Postgraduate Athletic Association, the NPGAA, is an organization servicing student-athletes post-high school, providing career development opportunities and academic support on various scholarship opportunities while creating collegiate athletic exposure towards post-secondary advancement. The NPGAA targets post-grad programs providing quality athletic competition and exposure on a regional and national level to student-athletes who may have been overlooked athletically, which created a delay within their academic advancement. Now, the NPGAA would like to thank Mr. France from Orange County Schools for allowing them use of their facility for today's contest. The NPGAA wants to recognize Orange County for their hospitality for today's events. So we want to make sure they are well recognized too. And number 8 is going to be, the ball is loose. Number 13.
Fight by number 13.
Jumps all over Courtney Davis. And Quinn Reed makes him cough it up. And IMG recovers it. 2-2-2 remaining in the contest. Defense once again coming into play. Turnovers once again coming into play as this game winds down. So we'll see what happens. The key play of this half is the muffed punt. That gave IMG a short field. IMG took advantage of it and took the lead and are holding on 31-24. So here comes IMG back on offense. And the battering ram, number 22, carrying it. That is Boyd. So he's getting his turn. Have a flag on the play. We'll see what that call is. Flight Academy has one timeout left. With 2:12 remaining in the game. And I've seen stranger things happen, so it's not like this thing is a blowout where you got 21 points, you know, you got to make up. Personal foul. And that is going to go against Flight Academy. You can't let those frustrations get to you even though it's late in the contest.
Ball is on the 46-yard line.
The ball goes to the 46.
First and 10.
Clock continues to run. First down for IMG. And this is just a couple of plays from becoming a play of knees. Now I will say this about Flying Academy. They have bottled up Boyd most of the day. He has not been able to do the damage that Everhart has.
Injured player on the field.
So we have an injured player on the field. We're going to take an injury timeout, and we'll be right back. A minute 18 left. This has now become a game that, unless something spectacular happens and Flight Academy looks like they're bringing everything but the kitchen sink, And, of course, IMG brings their hammer in Kevin Everhart. Flight Academy is going to take their final timeout.
3 Everhart. Timeout, Flight Academy.
And that's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for IMG.
Brings up 3rd down and 5 yards to go.
Another first down will certainly put the bow tie on it, if you will. When you look at the game as a whole, and you go back and you look at the film, if you take all the penalties away, it is special teams ultimately at the end of the day. The missed PATs or 2-point conversions could have had a dramatically different effect and what appears to be the outcome of the game. A minute remains, and it's not over until the proverbial fat lady sings. But these are the things that have got to be crossing the minds of players and coaches from Flight Academy. This has been a slugfest, and it really is a matter of the tiniest details when you have games like this. And those details absolutely matter. IMG's coaches are over there. I'm sure they're telling them, don't do anything goofy. Don't do anything fancy pants. Let's just get in here and grind it out, and let's try to come away with the win. So you see, I believe that is Everhart back there. And they're going to give it to him, and he's going to get wrapped up quickly, and there goes the whistle.
Ball is handed off to number 3, Everhart.
So the ball is stopped on forward progress, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
IMG going to wind the clock, and we have a player down on the field for Flight Academy. We'll be right back with the final 43 seconds in just a moment. The official has started the clock, and IMG is in absolutely no hurry to get back out on the field. But we hope you have enjoyed today's contest, and the NPGAA wants you to make sure you check them out on X as well as YouTube and Facebook. Hit that like button. Be sure to check them out. They have a great thing going on, and we have had a great contest today. And folks, like a Christmas gift, let's put a wrap on it. Your champions are going to be the Ascenders of IMG Academy. They come away with the victory, 31-24 over Flight Academy, traveling all the way in from Ohio. Flight Academy, I would tell them to hold their heads high. My gosh, just like Ali and Frazier, somebody had to lose, unfortunately. What a game, what a game, what a game. I had a privilege today of watching a great contest as they shake hands and get ready for all the presentations that they're going to do. Some quick post-game analysis. One of the things that happened, the defenses came out, and I mean they came out with fists swinging. But something had to move, and eventually it was mistakes and penalties and special teams that made the difference. As I noted earlier, and talking with the coaches, talking about the field conditions, the potential weather issues, we knew that those are the things that were going to make a world of difference. So what happened? Well, you saw it, people. Interceptions, fumbles, muff punts, penalties, driving the ball down the field rather than the team driving it down the field. It had all of the drama and excitement you could ask for, besides them just knocking heads. So as we wrap this up, we want to say thank you once again. God bless each and every one of you. I'm Freddie Flowers. You all have a great week, and we look forward to seeing you next season.